Hi folks, it's officially fall as of filming this today. We put our Halloween decorations up, and the leaves are starting to crunch underfoot. Oh, it's my favorite season. It's been a while since I've done a favorites video, so I thought, why not share with you some of the things that I'm enjoying, because you might like them as well. Alright, so the first thing you may have noticed on the wall behind me, I finally put up some of the paintings that I've picked up at the last couple of Gen Cons. So this one and this one I got at this year's Gen Con, along with that one. That was hard. The one that you can't see, but I'll do a cutaway, I picked up last year, and then I also put up a bunch of other pictures in my office. I'll do some quick inserts here so you can see all of those. And just putting some art up on the walls in this office actually made it feel a little bigger, made it feel more settled in, and it just makes it a really happy place. Second thing I'm really enjoying right now is we picked up a dehydrator a couple of months ago, and we started off by making some of our own jerky. Yes! Do yourself a favor and pick up a dehydrator. We started off by making some jerky, and that was really great. We did a couple different varieties. We even made salmon jerky, which was very good, although the house kind of smelled a little fishy while it was dehydrating, but not too bad. And recently we have been dehydrating fruit, so making dried fruit. We've also made some dried herbs and peppers and stuff like that, but I'm really liking the dried fruit. We've done mango, a bunch of berries, so with the berries we actually made our own trail mix, just throwing in some nuts and some pieces of chocolate. And I'm excited to start making some jerky and trail mix and stuff like that to have for games, because not only is it a little bit healthier than just having like chips or stuff like that, but also it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, yeah, you know, my character would probably have jerky and probably have dried fruit, so it's a little bit of that immersion as well. So recently I have been catching up on Doctor Who, specifically Peter Capaldi. I think I watched the first couple of Peter Capaldi's episodes when it first came out, but because there's so much stuff to watch, we just kind of fell behind. So I've been catching up on all of Peter Capaldi's seasons. I'm part way through season 9 right now, I think. And I'm really looking forward to the new Doctor and checking out that. I'm really enjoying Peter Capaldi. At first I was a little unsure, not so much about his Doctor, but Clara was a little iffy at first when his doctor started coming around, but it all panned out, and oh Clara. So since it is fall, there are some clothing things that I have started wearing that I'm very excited about. It's not quite cold enough yet in Virginia most of the time, but where I work is often heavily air conditioned, so I've kind of gotten to start wearing fall stuff, even though it's still like 80 degrees here. I recently went and picked up a new flannel shirt. I've got a couple of other flannel shirts that this is just like a button down, fairly neutral. I mean, it's bright green and black. It goes with a bunch of stuff. This has also started to be my kind of like GMing shirt that I'll have with me. I had it at our last session. If it gets a little cold, I can just easily throw it on, button it up if I'm really cold. Otherwise, yay, flannel. Along with the getting cold, knitted socks. Woo! If you don't know, I am an avid knitter. Usually when I'm a player in games, I'll have knitting with me, something fairly repetitive that I don't really need to put a whole lot of thought in, like a scarf that I'm just Kishner stitching back and forth. Because I find it helps me focus a little bit more on the game. It gives me something to do with my hands. So I've been knitting a lot of socks, and it's finally getting to the point where I can start wearing those socks. Yes! On to some slightly geekier things. I've really been enjoying these earrings. They are by Lairware. They're a set of D20 opalite, I think, is the stone that they are, and I picked them up at Gen Con. I really like them because they're subtle. The only number on it is a 20. If you look close, it's like, oh yeah, I know that's a D20, but it's something that I can wear like to work or out when I maybe am in a situation where I don't want to be like, yes, I'm wearing a geeky shirt, and still have a little bit of geek flair on me. They've got a lot of D20 jewelry. I'll put a link to their Etsy shop down below. The last thing I'm really enjoying, I've done an unboxing of it, and it may have been in a previous favorites, but I've kind of fallen back in love with the scent, and that is the Library Scriptorium candle from Cantrip Candles. It has such a warm, it's got like a parchment leather, earthy, dusty smell. Like, it smells like a library. I'm getting down towards the end, so I might have to get another one. I've been burning this a lot when I've been editing videos or reading or stuff like that. Also when I'm playing games. It's a nice scent. It's not as strong as some of the other scents, so it's nice, especially like in my tiny office. It doesn't get overwhelming, but you can also still kind of smell it throughout the house. So there you go. Those are the things I've been really enjoying recently. I'd love to hear about some of the stuff that you've been enjoying. Movies, books, clothing, geeky stuff. Let me know down in the comments below. And also, if you have any suggestions of things we should try out in our dehydrator. I'm thinking about trying veggie chips, but a little hesitant on that right now. I want to give a special thanks to all of our patrons, especially Sean, Joan, RV Laney, and Bryce. If you're interested in becoming one of our patrons and helping back us, help us make more videos for you folks, and get some cool perks along the way, you can go to patreon.com/rollforinitiative. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Roll for Initiative. Bye! So I thought I'd share with you some of my